Alright, so... Ah, Miss Fitzplume. So the legends had told it true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I beg your pardon, Gogeta, ma'am. But what do these Pokemon that represent the mind have to do with this red chain? And why exactly should it bind the world? Your doubt suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. What? So does the mind create the world, but isn't it the other way around, or is it... Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in our own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we will get the red chain. How nonchalant you sound. How confident... One sec. How confident of successes to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for a chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. Ugh, probably shouldn't be using that. I'll be right back. Okay. Just had to go and take care of that, because... Ugh. Okay, let's head to Lake Valor. Why was it directing me there? That makes no sense. Unless they want me to head to Lake Acuity now. That seems kind of weird. But yeah, that's what I thought. That seemed weird. You know about Lake Valor? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption much like Lake Verity, though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts, or that is what the legend would have us believe. Ho! A cave appears where there was none, as if just for Shunai. Let's head in. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Everyone's getting ill with something. What an eerie space. Why would there be columns inside a cave anyway? Watch yourself, Shunai. Those quills look vicious. Overquill, one of my favorite named Pokemon from this game. Nice. I knew you could do it. A little more gusto with this one. Show me the unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Wait, bombs? Are you meant to try to hit a Zelf with them then? Will you abandon this folly? I'm not through yet. It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? Showing the will to keep going, that's the test. No matter what the adversity may be. Give up. You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on? Yes. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. That looked exhausting. But only one more to go now. I assume all went well. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? Perhaps they mean to test whether whoever seeks it is worthy? Perhaps you are right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all? Though on the other hand, what use would those wrong hands have for it? I could do without that happening. Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. The red chain's as mysterious as this entire predicament we're in. But if we continue visiting the lakes, we'll get closer to an answer. So, shall we return to Mistress Gogeta's home? Let's go. So, fun fact. He is correct about that. The red chain can also be artificially created, forcibly, through ulterior means. And through those means, you can actually destroy this world and create a new one. But who would go and do that, huh? So that's Azel's Fang. I sense a warmth to it. I do have to wonder if anyone else has ever completed the trials of these lake Pokemon. Indeed. Yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilife Village are tense. What makes you say so? It seems the Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force, not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants? You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? Don't let Hisui's great vastness stop you, Shinai. Let's go get the final item we need. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold too. Watch? Is that all you really do? Remember once you sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain. Make for the shrouded ruins. Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. I wonder what waits inside. I imagine there will be Pokemon in there, protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. Ah. I sense a chill in the air. What is this? Oh, now you're tempting me. Now you're really tempting me. I mean, I'm going to capture this one for sure, but I'm not going to use it. Maybe later I will, but right now I'm not. Ooh, this could be bad. Nice. The Baneful Fox. It is a Pokemon said to be filled with malice. We were told stories about it as children. Come, I will test your knowledge. Combee, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are their eyes? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. Combee, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, and Dusclops. That is 7. Oh. Right. 2, 0. Wait a minute. Let me read that question again. Two, 0, 1, 3, 1. That's to me true. That wasn't right. What? I appear to be missing something then. Oh, duh. Right. I always forget that Combi is several different versions. Different combs together. Well, that was easy. Amazing! You cleared all 3 trials of the lakes. You really are a wonder. Alright. Let's leave! It seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way. Indeed. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said that blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. You arrived just when we'd assembled all 3 gifts. Did you somehow see our progress across the distance dividing us? I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Could you mean that Pokemon that flits about the Hisui region? But never mind that now. What about the red chain? How are we to forge it? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what do we do? Search the entire vastness of Hisui for the answer? Ah, the Pokemon of the lakes. The red chain that binds the destiny together. So it was true. The Pactar people have passed down all those generations has been kept. At last I can set this burden aside. You succeeded once again, Shunai. Yet, things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What have you heard now? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. Has he lost his senses? He plans to get close to the rift to study it himself? Well, he doesn't yet know that our Shunai has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's true, there's no way he could. We need to tell him about the chain, and about everything Shunai has achieved before he sets out. Huh? Wait, it's you. I can't believe I just let you pass right by. Thank goodness you're still alive. I mean, of course you are. I knew you'd be alright. Wait 1 second. I'll go let the captain and professor know you're back. Oh, my dear. Professor, I know you've been worried about Shunai, but there's no need to cry. I'm not crying. Do not mock your elders, if you please, Ray. And besides, weren't you the one who couldn't get a wink of sleep from all your worrying over our friend? You don't have to tell her that. Just ignore him. Anyway, where's Captain Silene? Wasn't she coming with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that Commander Kamato's gone. The commander's gone? Well, he set out from Mount Coronet with the Survey Corps in tow. He's determined to handle the whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. And since I'm such a fine fellow, I took over watching the gate for the Security Corps folks. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. So you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Aber vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use. Go on. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Kamato is no longer here in Jubilee Village. The Security Corps have been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokemon. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corps to the mountain, as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. The boss may be tough, but it seems like a bad idea to do something so risky without Shunai's help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Shunai, take that red chain to Mount Coronet. Make your way to the peak and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Are you sure, Captain? The boss isn't around to approve that. If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together, we members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. And there's a lone Lucario in here. Something about it, Lucario? I'm Rai, and you are? Okay, you're Shunai. Nice to meet you. What is it, Lucario? It seems Lucario sensed your strong aura, too. If you're willing to battle us, could you come to the training grounds? Well, I guess I have time to make one quick detour, because there's actually a reason. There's actually a good reason why you would do this. May not be able to do it yet. Bum button. Oh, there he is. I love how much more intense the fighting theme is during the crisis. Well, that was easy. That was a wonderful battle. Seems we need to redo our training, Lucario. Thank you for the experience. I can tell you've met many Pokemon, and that's helped make you stronger. I think we'll test our skills in other places now. From now on, let's meet again. Fun fact, after you do that little thing with him, you actually unlock his hat. You can now wear his hat. And that's pretty much all my money. Unlock anything else yet? No. Due to the situation we find ourselves in. Gonna make myself look more nomadic. It gives a whole new meaning to bowler hat, though, doesn't it? Did you find the commander? The commander is already at Mount Coronet. Already? How could a grown man like Commander Komater be so reckless? For first expelling you, and now this? I think he needs a stern talking to. As a leader of the Pearl Clan, loyal to Almighty Sinnoh who reigns over all space, I can go anywhere in vast Asui that I please. And now I'm going to go stop the commander. Who is the reckless one? Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still try to find a way to help us all? That's right. She worked hard to get that red chain. Too right, and a fine job she did too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokemon. Thanks, here, take this. And extra max revive. Cool. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp. And, from there, the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here. Alive. Yes, ma'am. And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.